Hello, everyone. In this lesson, we are going to dive into practicing responsive design using Figma. Let's get started. We will learn about auto-resizing. Auto-resizing helps determine how the content inside the frame reacts when the frame's size increases or decreases, which is crucial for creating responsive layouts. As an example, look at the two identical frames above. When I stretch them, and this one, can you see the difference between these two frames? They behave differently because of the different resizing settings applying. You can configure these settings on the right panel by, see, when I select this one, this set it as a fill container, and this one is just fixed width. That's why we can see the different result when we decrease or increase this size. So we will get more hands-on experience with these options as we practice further. Now, let's apply responsive design techniques using the auto layout frame we created earlier. Currently, if we adjust the frame size arbitrarily, you will notice that the frame only increases in size without any change to the content inside. Let's make some adjustments to achieve a responsive design. Select the frame on the top and choose fill container. And from here, yeah. Select this left up frame and choose fill container. Fill container here. And then stretch the entire frame horizontally. You will see a different behavior compared to before. If it is just fixed, it might not work like that. But when you choose this one, just stick to the left side. And from here, just fill container. Then you will see it will stay here. And the view details is always staying on the right side of this frame. See? The principle behind this is that when fill container is applied, the container inside the frame adjusts to fill the surrounding container. So to visualize this more clearly, let's change the background color of the frame on the left. So, oh, not here. Frame, yes. Just I change this color to this color, and the fill container. As we expand the container, you will see the changing color extended to fill the increased space in the parent frame, right? Okay. Now next, let's adjust the text length of the bottom label, the information center at the bottom. As you add or remove characters, you will see that the background frame adjusts in size accordingly. So when I remove this one, yeah, it is adjusting. The frame size is adjusting to this text length. This happens because the entire container is set to fit the content. So let's see. It is hog content, right? Hog content. Yeah. So causing the yellow container area to expand or contract based on the amount of content inside here. So when you remove this and yeah, when you write down a lot of text here, then this frame will extend much as you write what you write here. By using these features, you can efficiently create responsive designs that adapt well to various devices, ensuring a consistent and visually appealing experience across different screen sizes. Now, let's put into practice the concepts of responsive design, auto layout, and resizing that we've covered in recent lessons. But before that, we need to understand what is the responsive design. So we can say responsive design is a crucial aspect of web design. It refers to the approach of designing web pages that automatically adjust to different screen sizes, resolutions, and aspect ratios across various devices. The goal of responsive design is to ensure that a website provides a consistent and optimal user experience regardless of the device being used. Here are some key characteristics of responsive web design. The first characteristic is a flexible grid system. A flexible grid system allows contents to be placed and resized dynamically based on the screen size. This means that as the screen width changes, the layout adjusts seamlessly, keeping the design interact and user-friendly. And the second characteristic is responsive images. Images in responsive design are scaled appropriately to fit different screen sizes and resolutions. This ensures that images look good and load efficiently across all devices, from high-resolution displays to mobile screens. And the third characteristic is relative font sizing. Fonts are sized relative to the screen dimensions to maintain readability. This means text will adjust in size depending on the device and ensuring that it is neither too small nor too large, and providing a comfortable reading experience for all users. Indeed, there are many more features and aspects of responsive design to explore. However, for now, as we are focusing on working with Figma, let's concentrate on mastering the basics we've discussed. Understanding how to effectively use auto layout, resizing, and the key principles of responsive design will provide a strong foundation. As we progress, we will gradually delve derive into more advanced features and techniques. Now, let's get hands-on with Figma and practice applying these concepts to create responsive layouts. Now, let's start a simple responsive design exercise using Figma from here and with these samples. Let's first examine what I prepared here. The frame above can be stretched or shrunk horizontally, and you will notice that the view button remains aligned to the right edge. This indicates that frame resizing has been applied and allowing the element within to adjust according to the frame size. And also, you will also see that this is the maximum size, see? And this is the minimum size. Yeah. We can also see the resizing stops at certain point, indicating that maximum and minimum values have been set for the frame size here. This ensures the design remains within a specified range, preventing it from becoming too small or too large. Now let's look at the card frame below. When you adjust its size horizontal, yeah, this is the maximum size. And this is also the maximum size. It is minimum size and minimum width. When you adjust this size horizontally or vertically, you will notice that the frame doesn't expand or contract beyond certain limits. Additionally, the text box inside adjusts in size along with the frame and maintaining the layout's consistency. To create these kinds of responsive design, Let's go through the steps together. We will learn how to set the necessary options and create these flexible and adaptable frames. Follow along and we will set up the properties in Figma to achieve these effects. Now, first, let's start by cropping the Lady Gaga image on the left into a circle shape. To do this, select the circle tool from the shape tool menu at the top and hold down the shift key while drawing the create a perfect circle on the screen. This circle will serve as the mask for the image. Next, we need to place the image above the circle shape. Right-click on the Lady Gaga image layer and select the Bring to Front. Now, select this both the circle and the image, and then click on the mask tool, which looks like a moon-shaped icon here at the top in the middle of your menu. Yeah, it is cropped with a round shape mask. And let's resize the circle. Oh, not this one. Okay. Resize the circle to an appropriate size if necessary. Okay. Moving on, we will make some adjustments to the text on the right here and reduce the size of the YouTube Lady Gaga text and make it tinier. So I want to make it 24 size. And not the regular one, but just light. Okay, I changed the thickness to the light. And also, we think we have to reduce this song title below as the font size is currently too large. So how about 36, 32? Yeah, I think it is enough. And also, I think we have to reduce this button, YouTube button, to adjust with this size, text size. So reduce here. And let's move like this. Okay. Align here. And now for the view text and icon on the right, we want to create a button-like layout using auto layout. So first we have to adjust the size, resize as 36, 32, okay? And also we have to reduce the size of the icon here. Okay. Once we will roughly adjust the size and placement, we will start applying auto layout from here. I would like to reduce more this image. Yes, okay. First group of the YouTube icon and text together. And apply auto layout here. Just press plus button here. Next, combine this frame with the Lady Gaga text below and apply auto layout here. If you need some space, you can adjust from here, okay? Now apply auto layout to the Lady Gaga photo and the right side, this frame. And let's do that. Select these two groups, two frames, and click and add the auto layout here. Okay. If you need some resizing the space, you can do it here, or you can do from here. And also we have to make this two as a one frame, and shape looks like a button. So first we have to make them auto layout here. And also we would like to give them the filling color. Okay, white color is okay, or some other color. Okay. Then we have to add some paddings from here. And also rounding like a button. And if you want to put some stroke, you can also add some stroke from here. Oh, I think it is very, the color is dark, so just make it lighter than this gray. Yeah, it looks good. At this point, we have two large frames, one here and second one here. We will apply auto layout once more to these two frames together. And also you can reduce or resize this spacing. And also add a background color. Okay. And adjust the spacing again. Okay. And also include the padding. And we can also round it, the corner. And you know, the original one that I worked, I put some dot line under this shape. You can see that here, from here. So just we want to do some exercise, practice that kind of dot line in one side of this square. So to add a dot line at the bottom, use the stroke setting first here. And click on the stroke button on the right here and add a line to the desired area and change it to a dot line. Stroke style is first one was first it was default is a solid, but just I want to change it to dash style from here. Okay. All right. Now I did everything similar with the previous work. So it is very it is the design should resemble the example that I showed you before. To ensure a responsive design, set the fill container option for the left frame here. Left frame so that the view button stays aligned to the right when width is increased. See? It is not working now, but when you change this left frame fill container, then the view button will stick to the right. Adjust accordingly. Okay? Okay, then I think this size is the minimum size of this card frame. So let's see, it is 1030. So let's make width at minimum size 1030. Okay, and also, yeah, you can also make like this, but it doesn't look so nice. So I think, how about this to make, oh no, first we have to set the maximum size from the width size. So how about this one? Okay, 1365. So put the add maximum width to okay. So this is the maximum size and this is the minimum size. All right. Does it look good as intended? Now let's move on to the next part of the exercise. For the next step, we will place the Lady Gaga picture at the top and give it a rounding effect. And below it, we will place the title and lyrics. And while it is possible to apply auto layer to all these three objects at once, it may be inconvenient if we want to adjust the spacing later. Therefore, we will first apply auto layout to the title and these words. Let's do that. Okay. Auto layout. Yes. And next, we have to apply auto layout to the combined frame and the picture above this one. This one and this one. I just selected and add the plus button over here, auto layout here. To handle text that might get truncate when shortened, ensure truncate text is applied so the text is appropriately handled when resizing. So just double click here and go inside this text option. Find the truncate text and just press this right button here. So you can see that when I resizing the box, it is truncating in the area of this text box. Now, let's apply the fill container. Oh, first I think we have to make it as a auto layout. Oh, it is already done, right? Okay. So now let's apply the fill container for this text boxes to fill container. Okay. And set it is because we have it is setting to the text font, the frame, and the detailed text also we have to do that same work. Fill container. Fill container. Okay. Mm. And also, I think we have to put give some fill color. Yes. And how about making them? And also, I want to align this paragraph in the middle. Press and the middle. This one also middle. Okay. And then let's give them some padding. Okay. And also, let's give them some corner smoothly rounding here. Okay, we're done. And also, when we reduce this like this, I think we have to do some fill container from here also. Not sure. How container, yes. Oh, so let's check the detail of this card. It's not working properly. Oh, it's working. Okay. So just check the options over right panel. So when you click this one, this is all set it as frames are set as fill container width and height field container here. And also the specific this text box is also field container. Field container, it is selected from here. And so when we reduce this one or like this, you can see the text can be reduced or increased by the frame size. So with the maximum and the medium values set from here, we should have a responsive design that adapts smoothly to different screen size. All right. So everything we've covered so far might not seem too hard, but when you try to put it into actual design work, you might run into a few bumps along the way. Sometimes there are errors in the program itself, but most of the time it's configuration mistakes. These are usually because we don't fully understand all the options and settings. Of course, me. These kinds of mistakes can happen all the time. I still make a lot of them myself, but the good news is most of these issues can be solved logically. So, if you find yourself stuck, just take a deep breath, calmly go through the options, tweak them a bit, and see if that solves the problem. The more you do this, the more familiar you will become with Figma and all its features. It's all about practice and getting comfortable with the tool. Mistakes are part of the learning process, and each one you make is a chance to learn something new. So don't get discouraged. Just keep experimenting, adjusting, and soon enough you will be pretty proficient at using Figma for your designs. Thank you.